lovely friends, welcome back to my channel, or if it is your first time here. My name is Melissa, or Missa. Welcome. Today we are unofficially, not legally, sponsored by Monster and strawberry vape juice. Also, we do have a co-host, but honestly, he naps on the job, he doesn't show up on time. I don't think he's giving it his all, but he's here. Anyway, today I wanted to do a really purpley pink and gold eye. And I wanted to play with my Carnival All-Stars because I got a bunch of comments in my declutter video to use this in a video. And I've been seeing a heap of purple, pink, gold eyes on Instagram and stuff. I'll pop some up on the screen and who they're by, and just that's the kind of colour scheme that kept speaking to me over the past few days. And I don't think I've used purpley pinks in a while, especially not used gold in a while. So I wanted to do a very pretty but wearable, wearable for a Christmas party kind of look. And also I will swatch this palette obviously because I'm kind of reviewing it for the first time in a video. And we'll just do the whole shebang and then we'll do this look and then I'll give you my thoughts and we'll all go about our lives and just move on. Yeah, let's just jump into some swatches. I don't actually think I have swatched this palette before, but I will say it's because every single shade is already existing within the other Carnival palettes. The All Stars is Stacey's favourite shades, I think is what it is, or the most loved shades. I don't remember, but it's teeny weeny compared to all other Carnivals, and you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm wearing a thermal. Well, it's not even a thermal, it's a Primark sports top, but I've been wearing it as a thermal today. And it worked really well. So yeah, we'll swatch the palette down here. Thank you, cat. And just, you know, why not? We've all seen these shades before, but swatching is fun. So let's just do it anyway. Fuck it. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Right, first up we have Keen. Look at that swatch. Doesn't even need a second one. I'll do it anyway. I'll not talk through them because you're going to know my feelings on these shades because I've used them all a million times in other videos. But it'll be nice to see this palette swatched together just to see what kind of shade you're getting, I suppose. Then we have Wasted. And maybe you could envision looks that you would do with it if you haven't picked this up yet. This is probably under some people's trees right now. We've got Reef. It's a very summery, bright, fun palette, but also has depth to it as well. We've got one of the most popular shades, Ecstasy. It's a great neon green. Clay is one of my favourites. It's a really grungy khaki green. I just said I'm not going to talk through it and look at me. Shut up, Melissa. You idiot, no one cares. Lit. There's only 4 or 5 shimmers in here. This is the first one. Rose Pink. That's really boring. I don't like that very much at all. Fruity. Ooh, it's gonna go everywhere. Fruity. Recharge. That's a Shim Sham Blue. Oofed. Tropics. And then Venom. I'll give Tropics another wee swatch. Don't feel like I gave that a chance. Boom. Okay, so that's the first 2 rows of the palette. Very, very, very pretty. Very, very bright. Very summery, just gorgeous, right? I don't like that rose pink, I just think it's a really boring shimmer, but these first few mattes, stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Again, these are in all of the Carnival. I don't have to talk like this. These are in the Carnival. It's they're in Tahiti, they're in the XL Pro. You know what I mean? These exist, but it is nice seeing a smaller palette in the Carnival series because this is so much more travel friendly. I would definitely take this with me if I was going somewhere and wanted to have nice fruity makeup choices. Okay, then we have Honey, Bloom, Starlight, which is it's a really pretty shimmer, but it's more a topper in terms of how it applies. Also, almost hit pan just swatching it there. Oh, on you go. Sky, Silvery. I think that's the gold I used today. Khaki. I can't swatch with any other finger than my pointy finger. Coral. See these all swatched together, I think it's literally looking rank. I would never buy this palette based on the bottom 2 rows swatched together. Please. Like, actually rank. But with the 2 top rows, it's good. Blackberry, which is like my favourite dark purple of all time. Mood. Sorry, potato was exiting. Forest. I don't think they actually swatched that badly, but that one does look absolute gash. And Mystic, which is the black. Oh, this like makes me depressed seeing these 2 rows swatched together. I can't explain it. Like, I love, excuse me, I love a lot of the colours individually, like blackberry, this blue, that purple, that pink, the black, the dark blue even, but you see all together, horrendous. Would you buy a palette that was just these 2 rows? Like, I would not, but again, in the context of the whole palette, I think it really goes, and there's so many different looks that you can do with it, so like, don't judge these 2 rows, like, to determine your choice. Anyway, that's the swatches. Now we're going to jump into me doing this eye, which again, like I said, it's like half testing this palette, half I just wanted to do like a really pretty sparkly look, so obviously I'm adding sparkles and stuff. So yeah, let's jump into me doing it and then I will shut up, basically. Okay, bye. I'm picking up the black. It's called Mystic. I'm not going to pick up the palette to show you the black, there's only one black. Oh no, I'm starting with this little P. Louise brush on the bottom. Because I am, again, doing a rounded look. I'm getting much back into them. Can you shut your exhaust up? Nobody cares. It is snowing outside. Sticking the black on around the crease. But I'm not trying to take it too high because sometimes I put too much black on. And then it kind of overtakes and I'm not trying to do that. But in a nice rounded fashion. Oh, we got potato there, by the way. I don't think he's gonna focus, but he's snoozing on my jumper. If he doesn't have some of my clothing to sleep on, he is furious with life, so I had to take off my big cozy jumper and give it to him. But the things we do for our babies, you know what I mean? So then, picking up this gorgeous little baby, I'm taking Blackberry, just there. And this, of course, is gonna be our blendy shade. This Blackberry shade is one of my all-time favourite eyeshadow shades. I don't think that is a shock. Definitely panned this in my Tahiti palette, so I was glad to see that there was another one. And I really do want a round of applause for not making this a sunset eye. Especially from like Matty, Sam. So beautiful, easy to blend, so pigmented. I'm just going to go in that black and just throw it on my lid just here. Tomorrow is my last shift at work. I'm working at 6 AM. I'm going in with Wasted up here. How pretty is that palette, just looking at it? But I know I'm going to have a late night, like editing and stuff, because I've got another video I need to edit as well. But I don't even care like how tired I'm going to be at work because it's my last shift until January 15th. The hotel shuts at Christmas. I've literally never heard of that happening before in hospitality, but it shuts. So please watch my videos because I'm not going to be able to pay my rent. I'm looking forward to having time off. I mean, that's so much time to film. Taking that round. I'm definitely getting fallout. And by the way, I primed with Tarte Shape Tape. I have to be careful when I say it because I always go to say Shart Tape Shape. But yeah, I don't know, it was the first one I picked out my drawer, and also it's quite a dry concealer, so it's quite good for priming. I'm really doing my best to keep this rounded. It's hard for me to actually keep things rounded these days, but like I said, we're getting back into the swing of rounded looks. Then I'm taking the shade Fruity, just below Wasted. I really wanted like cooler toned purples. I was gonna use my P. Louise Watch the Queen Conquer, but I know I haven't actually used this video on my channel yet, apart from like in it, like I said, in my declutter like a sausage live and give it its wee moment, but I am going to bring in a different palette in 1 second. So yeah, I'm grabbing my Beauty Bay pastels and I'm going to take the shade Daydream, this very light purple down here. Hold on, I need to take a picture of my brush. It's the only way I remember to put up on screen what brushes I'm using. And I know a bunch of you have said that you like it when I have my brushes up on screen. This is just such a pale purple. I'm always going to sing the praises of my Beauty Bay pastels. It's so good for just, what is that noise? Lightening up. Just like lightening up edges. I'm going to go back and add a bit more purple there, but in a sec. I'm going to go in with First Light. Because I'd used this palette, I thought I might as well use the second shade from this palette. And also, I'm going to go in with a gold here, so I wanted a nice, just pale yellow to blend it into. I just find it nicer to have a bit of a matte first before I'm going to blend a shimmer into my crease. Shut up! I am shouting at kids, that is mean, but they can't hear me, it's fine. Just a wee smidge of that yellow just to help me as a base for the shim that I'm about to put on, which is silvery. I'll give it a wee quick swatch. It was the goldiest one out of the other shimmers, and it is a gold, but it's like a slightly green gold. Like you could use that in a green look and it would look stunning with it. I should have used more of my Stacey Marie brushes, but it doesn't really matter. This goes on so beautifully dry. Really, really nice. And I'm just very much into not cutting my crease right now. I'll still do it and I'll do plenty cut creases I'm sure in the future, but right now I'm very much enjoying just blown out more smoky looks. I think they just, first of all, they're so much faster, like 25,000 times faster. But also I don't know, I like the look of it. So I'm taking that right above my crease, as you can see. We're going to cover it in a Shim Sham, and I'm just going to use that same brush but pick up the shade Starlight, which is a gorgeous shimmer. I do end up kind of covering this. I just wanted something to blend like gold into black and purple, so I just put a wee smidge of this on. I thought it might show more, but actually I do end up pretty much covering it up, but still I'd rather have a little base of something to blend onto. And then I'm going to go back in just very quickly with a bit more like blackberry on that brush that I used it with originally, and just make sure I take my blending up the same, because you see this other side's much bigger. It's because I went in with pastels and lighter shades, so I just need to go back in and just re-add this on. It's a really fast look, and I think it is really pretty. Like, see if you were wearing like a really pretty purple dress or something, how nice would something like this be with it. Oh yeah, just going back, little circular motions, not dragging ass. I'm not dragging ass. Yeah, I'm not dragging it out past my brow, even though I've like cut the end of my brow off again. But no further than that. And then back in with Fruity, which is definitely a much warmer purple. Again, I was trying to keep it more cool toned, but whatever. It's fine, it's still like all blends and it still looks nice. So when my base is on, I'll probably go back in with a bit more of that Beauty Bay Lilac just to blend into my base, but for now that is fine. I'm taking this wee flat brush and I'm just going to put this all the way along. I'm not going to bother to re-prime it. I know I put primer all the way around and I've got fallout I need to clean up, but I'll do that in a sec. Oh, I've got the sniffles. I really have the sniffles. If I'm getting a cold again, I'll be furious, because like I had that horrible flu just after everyone was here and I'm not looking forward to it. Getting another one. With this blackberry shade. I like to do my under eyes with eyeshadow before I do my base actually, because I find I use way less concealer and then my under eyes look less testically. Right, let me clean up this fallout a bit just because it's annoying me, and then we're going to put the spidercles on. See how fast this look is? Like it's 14 minutes I've been filming for. But I'm talking. Like this other eye took me minutes to do. The first glitter I started off with is Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. I don't have that many gold glitters, so I kind of have to just work with what I have. The W7 have a very, very solid dupe of this. Definitely look at the W7 glitter liners, they're amazing. I was very tempted to use my new holographic one, but I knew I had to do gold, and I've done quite a lot of silver recently, so yeah, I'm just putting this on with the wee brush. This one is definitely running out, but still going strong, still got glitter in it. And then I looked in my collection and I saw my KASH Beauty Crystal Crush glitter gel. This is the gold one, what's called Stardust. It looks coppery gold just because it's kind of separated at the bottom there, but it does work. Like I'm managing to make it work. So I'm just going to take this brush and just take some of it. Oh, I'm not even on camera. And then I just plonk this on, and this has tiny little like circles and stars, and it just amped this right up. You could definitely just not use the Urban Decay, but because I'd done it on the other side, I wanted to do it on this side. I don't know if you can see these stars on there. I don't know if it's focusing enough. Like, it's so cute with the wee stars in it. So I'm just plonking this on. I'm trying not to open my eye too much because if I do it'll just crease. I like to wait until it sets to really open my eye properly. So I'm just stamping this on. First time I tried this KASH glitter gels, I thought it completely ruined my makeup. It lifted everything underneath, but now with me just patting it on, not opening my eye and taking my time, it's not at all disrupting anything. And then this is the killer liner in the black. I don't know, it's rubbed off. It is my favourite one, as you can probably tell. And then my inner corner, I just used my STILA Yellowtails because it's a very pale gold. It's very beautiful. I don't use my STILAs very much, but I knew this would just go so well with this look because it's just, yeah, the perfect light gold yellow. And then I take my ABH liner just because it's the first thing that I pulled out my drawer, and did my big chunky line. And then I'll take a tiny bit of blackberry and just press that over this outer bit. I took that line actually a bit too high. Don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna go chuck my base on. Very fast and easy. Love this palette. Don't know what I'm titling this video. Like, am I reviewing this palette or am I just doing a pretty look? I don't know. But yeah, I'll go throw my base on and then we'll come back and put a lash on together. And just smoke it into the base. But yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm watching that like Meghan Markle and Harry documentary. I'm getting right in it and I'm forgetting I'm supposed to be filming. So I'm going back at this palette. Instead of taking that lilac, I'm going to take this pink just beside it because I feel like it blends better into my blush and stuff. I went quite heavy on the blush, but I never feel like it actually shows on camera. Like, I put bright ass pink liquid blush on. So I'm just using this brush to blend that edge, and then this random unicorn brush doesn't have a name. I actually think I just dipped in the wrong purple. Pink, I did. It's fine. Literally never gonna notice the difference. And just blend under a little bit. I've already done this side, but never it's anybody does it. Don't want to talk about my brows today. They're just doing their own thing. And what we say is do your own thing and just live your best life. And I'm going to go into this palette and pick out the shade Bloom for no other reason than right this second I want to do that. And just put a bit down here. Maybe I will make this bottom bit just a tiny bit more pink heavy. I just feel like I lost some of my blend when I put my base on, but that's okay. We can just add it back. And then my lashes, just my Shein lashes that I've used in like a million videos now. They're just my favourite. Got a bit of chunky glitter there. And it's the pair I wore to work the other day, so I've already like cut them shorter, and this is my Velour glue. Always going to use this when I have it. While it's drying, I'll do a teeny bit of lower lash mascara. This is just a random Maybelline one I found in my drawer. That's pretty much it. Clamp these together. Never thought I'd be a half lash fan, but wow. Literally, like, life-changing. Not to be dramatic. I feel very like old school Melissa with this kind of look on. I might just put a tiny bit more of my STILA on the inner corners. There's going to be like really good dupes for this kind of colour out there, by the way. I'm positive, but this is the one that I have, so I like it. It's just, yeah, very blushy, very kind of, I feel like I said, old Melissa kind of look. Right, I'm just going to go throw a lip on and then we will be done. Alright, obviously I finished off all of my makeup. If you want to know what my lip is, it's Colourpop Oh Snap pencil, and then I put ABH Sweet lip gloss on top. I did a nude, I did a brown, hated it all, so I've gone for this like mauvey pink and I think it's alright. I really like how the eye came out. I love the purples and the pinks with the gold. It's just very kind of classic, like, I don't know, like 2016 makeup. Do you know what I mean? But like still is good, I hope. Anyway, I really like this palette. Very glad to have it in my collection. I think it's excellent. You can get money off Bperfect with my code. It'll be down in the description box. But to be honest, I tend to buy my Bperfect stuff off of Beauty Bay because the shipping's faster. But anyway, you can use my code on the Bperfect website if you want. It's an affiliate code. Helps me out. But yeah, that's going to be all for me today because like I said, I do have to go film other videos. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you think about this palette in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I am finished work after tomorrow for like 3 weeks. So plenty of time to film. So there'll be plenty videos on my channel. And yeah, I'm going to piss off. Thank you so much for watching and I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!